In this video, I'll break down the Ukraine faction. By the end, you'll not only be able to identify the faction, but also each individual role. Not only that, I'll be showing you what these roles look like at the typical combat range too, giving you the ability to react fast and get the drop on them before they get the drop on you. Let's get into it. Overall, the Ukrainians look like a very uniformly kitted out faction. They all wear the same pixel style camo pattern from legs to the upper body, but some have a slightly darker tone. Their plate carriers are always a lighter shade of camo and mostly carry open mag pouches showing brown or black magazines. Helmets are mostly plain black or brown, usually with ballistic goggles. Gloves and boots are also black and brown. They have a common backpack, which shows the same pixelated camo, sometimes a lighter shade, sometimes a darker shade. It's quite a big backpack that holds its structure, it's not loose or bumpy. Note how these small details become very hard to see at 50 meters, let alone 100. This is why it's important not to rely on small details, instead focus on features that you can see at common ranges. Also prioritize anything from the waist up, since you're more likely to be able to see those areas over the lower body. It's vital to be able to spot and call out squad leaders in the field. They stand out with their orange tinted ballistic goggles and a camo helmet that is tilted quite far back, which creates this bulky angled effect on the front that also stands out at range. If you're close enough, you'll see his distinct looking face too. This is what it looks like at 50 meters and at 100 meters. But there's another squad leader that you need to watch out for. That has a plain dark helmet with grey tone ballistic goggles. If you're close enough, you might be able to ID the SL by the face and glasses. Otherwise, he has a pretty standard kit. Here's 50 meters, here's 100 meters. Note, both squad leaders do not have the big radio antennas on their backpacks, unlike a lot of other factions, making the squad leaders a lot harder to spot, so it might be worth spending extra time to get familiar with them. The medic is the lifeline of the squad. Identify him to be able to prioritize disrupting their effectiveness. He has a plain black helmet with no eye protection or glasses. Notice he has no open mag pouches, but does have closed pouches. Identifying the engineer fast can be the difference between saving your radio and losing it. It also gives you a lot more context if you see one guy in the flank. He has the plain black helmet, but with the covered eye protection. It's the only role to have this. If you're close enough, he has quite a unique face and glasses. It's also one of the few roles to have the lighter camo backpacks. If you have friendly vehicles nearby, it's important to prioritize the lats and hats. Here's what they look like. Note, some have the same angled camo helmets as one of the squad leader does, but you'll be able to tell the difference because of the equipment on the backs. Be careful not to mistake the Raider class for the medic. It has the same dark camo and backpack, same plain black helmet, but the Raider comes with ballistic goggles and red and black mags. And whatever you do, do not mistake the auto rifleman for the squad leader just because he has a radar on his backpack. The Raider role also has this too. But the auto rifleman's kit is pretty standard, except he's one of the few to have the light camo backpacks. If the machine gunner is causing your squad problems, here's how to ID him. Plain black helmet, wearing eye protection, and has these really big pouches, but has no backpack. Here's the rifleman, he has no backpack and a brown plain helmet with eye protection. The marksman and scout role are almost identical apart from the headgear and faces. And the grenadier has his ammo wrapped right round his waist. Subscribe so you don't miss any videos, and if you want to see some good squad gameplay, check this out.